All right, first things first. This is a major spoiler video, spoiler alert. If you like to look for Easter eggs on your own, then stop watching this video now. So, there was a recent multi step Easter egg hunt introduced into the game. You look for these five stones, each one representing a brand under the House of Disc, which also owns Spinoff Games, which runs Disc Golf Valley, of course. And once you find those five stones, it opens up this disc you can access. It's called Chaos Power, or the Infinity Disc, rather, it's called, and the attribute on it is Chaos Power. And what this is this disc has more distance than any disc in the game, but it's also very unpredictable. So it's something you may want to use like hole one of the daily, something you probably don't want to use in multiplayer or any event that you care about. All right. The other thing, when you're looking for the stones, you have to be in either challenge the valley or challenge the world mode. Will not work in practice. That's just the way it is. It's a little more challenging, but it's a challenge. So, all right, let's look at where these stones and the disc can be found. Now, if you just want whole numbers, screenshot this. There are five stones. You find those, and then you can go to SG5 and get the disc. All right, the first one is the west side stone. This one is at the top of the mountain to the right of the tee pad on Northern Lights hole 3. Make sure you go to the right. There's another really high mountain to the left. That's a different Easter egg. This one, you need to go to the right. As you get to the top, especially, it helps to use a sticky disc, and something like the harp works really well, or something that doesn't have a lot of distance, a putter. The big drivers will tend to fly off the mountain and roll forever, and it'll just take you a lot more throws and a lot more time. So just bite off a little bit at a time with a sticky disc. Eventually, you'll get to the top. The dynamic disc stone can be found on Champions Landing Hole 8, the MPO 2024 layout specifically. It's inside of the fountain as shown. It's very hard to see until you get close with the disc, but that's where it's at. The Castoplast stone can be found on Highlander's Ridge, hole 8, well past the basket. You can see I'm almost 1,000 feet past the basket in the background. Uh, that's where you can find the Castoplast stone. The Disc Mania stone can be found on Nokia Disc Golf Park, hole 18, behind the sign that shows last year's winner. And the last one, the Latitude 64, can be found on Lakeside Hole 8. It's actually on a boat. This one's a little tricky. I think the easiest way to get this one is go ahead and park on the island, the square island, and then you have to wait for this boat to come by. And at that point, it'll be pretty close to you, and you can hit the stone and get it. That's the Latitude 64 stone. All right, and then once you have all five stones collected, you can go to Sunshine Glade, hole 5, go straight down the fairway to this gazebo, and this, I guess I call it a stone, but this Easter egg, it will be seen in the middle. You can hit it and you will get the infinity disc. All right. Hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope you enjoyed the disc. I think it's one of the more interesting Easter egg hunts, certainly, that has come out in the game. A great job, a great concept, great execution, very challenging, but it's also very fun to have these kind of things in the game. So, the game within a game. All right. Until next time, we'll see you around the valley.